An alloy consists of 27 whole 1 by 2 kg of copper and 2 whole 3 by 4 kg of tin. Find the ratio of weight of tin to the alloy. That is the question. So how to solve it? Copper 27 whole 1 by 2 kgs, that is 55 by 2 kgs, and tin 2 whole 3 by 4 kgs, that is 11 by 4 kgs. So total alloy, that is 55 by 2 plus 11 by 4, that comes to 121 by 4 kgs. So ratio between tin and alloy, that will be 11 by 4 is to 121 by 4 kgs. Okay, so that comes to 1:11. Come to the next question. Find compound ratio of 1, 2, 3. 3 questions are given over there. So let's discuss one by one. 2:3 and 4:9. So compound ratio, you don't have to do anything, just multiply. See, 2:3, that means 2 by 3, and 4:9, that means 4 by 9. So 2 into 4, 8, 3 into 9, 27, that's it. Just you have to multiply. Come to the second problem. 4:5, 5:7, 9:11. Just multiply. 4 into 5 into 9 divided by 5 into 7 into 11. One thing that you can do, that the here 5 strike off. Okay, if there any opportunities is there to reduce the figure. Okay, ratio means always in the lower denominations. So always you have to reduce the figure. Come to the next point. A minus B is to A plus B. A plus B square whole square is to A plus B whole square, and A to the power 4 minus B to the power 4 is to A square minus B square whole square. We know that the compound ratio means always this one by this one, and again this one by this one, and again this one by this one. After that simply the multiplication, and you will get 1 by 1 will be the answer. Come to the next problem. Find the duplicate ratio of 2:3. So if it is the duplicate ratio, see 2:3, so what we need to do? 2 square is to 3 square, that comes to 4:9. So the thing that you should memorize, how to find out the duplicate ratio, just make it square, nothing more than that. Come to the next question. The duplicate ratio of √5:7. So √5 square is to 7 square. √5 into √5 comes to 5. 7 square, 7 into 7, that comes to 49. 5A is to 6B. So we have to calculate the duplicate ratio. To do the duplicate ratio, just make it square of the both sides. So 5A square is to 6B square, that comes to 25A square is to 36B square. Come to the next problem. Find the triplicate ratio of 3:4, 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3, 13 is to 23. So if we want to do the triplicate ratio, just make it cube the both sides. So 3 to the power 3 is to 4 to the power 3, that comes to 27 is to 64. Triplicate ratio of 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3. So it should be 1 by 2 to the power cube, this is a typing mistake, is to 1 by 3 to the power cube. So that comes to 1 by 8 is to 1 by 27. That comes to the 27 is to 8. After that, 1 to the power 3 is to 2 to the power 3. So triplicate ratio 1 to the power 3 whole to the power 3 is to 2 to the power 3 whole to the power 3. That comes to 1 is to 512. Now come to the next problem. Find the sub-duplicate ratio of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 problems are given over there. 9 is to 16. If you want to calculate the sub-duplicate ratio, just make the root of the both sides. So root over 9 is to root over 16. That comes to 3 is to 4. Come to the next problem. 1 by 4 is to 1 by 9. So what we have to do to come to the sub-duplicate ratio? Just root of the both sides. So root over 1 by 4 is to root over 1 by 9. That comes to 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3. That comes to 3 is to 2. Come to the next problem. 9a square is to 49b square. So if you want to make the sub-duplicate ratio, so we have to make the root of the both sides. So root over 9a square is to root over 49b square. That comes to 3a is to 7b. Come to the next problem. Find the sub-triplicate ratio of 1, 2, 3, 3. 3 problems are given over there. 1 is to 216. Sub-triplicate ratio means 3 root 1 is to 3 root over 216. So ultimately it comes to 1 to the power 1 by 3. Okay, and the 216 is equal to 6 to the power 3 whole to the power 1 by 3. If here 3 is there, and if you want to vanish the root, then in the power it will be coming 1 by n. So here if 3 is there, 1 by 3, if 4 is there, the figure coming out 1 by 4, that is the rule. Okay, so it comes to 1 is to 6. Come to the next problem. 1 by 8 is to 1 by 125. So 1 by 8 to the power 1 by 3 is to 1 by 125 to the power 1 by 3. A little bit simplification, you will get 5 is to 2. Come to the next problem. 27a to the power 3 is to 64b to the power 3. If we want to make the sub-triplicate ratio, the first one to the power 1 by 3 and the second one also whole to the power 1 by 3. So that comes to 3a is to 4b. Come to the next problem. Find the reciprocal ratio of the 3 problems are there. 4 is to 7, 3 square is to 4 square, 1 by 9 is to 2. So let's solve 1 by 1. 4 is to 7. So reciprocal ratio of 4 is to 7 will be, it will be reversed. 7 is to 4. 3 square is to 4 square. So that will be 4 square is to 3 square. That will be 16 is to 9. Come to the next problem. 1 by 9 is to 2, so that will be reverse. 2 is to 1 by 9, so that comes to 18 is to 1. Come to the next problem. Arrange the following ratios in ascending order of magnitude. In the ascending order, 2 is to 3 is given over there, 17 is to 21, 11 is to 14, and 5 is to 7. So first I will write in the form of fraction, that is 2 by 3, 17 by 21, 11 by 14, 5 by 7. Now the LCM of 3, 21, 14 and 7 be 42. So now the convert to the same scale. So I am changing 2 by 3. So 3 into 14 is equal to 42. So I will multiply 2 into 14, because the upper and lower part, numerator and denominator, both the sides I am multiplying by 14. So the scale will be changing to 28 by 42. Here 17 by 21, we know 21 into 2 is equal to 42, and 17 into 2. So in the denominator part we are multiplying by 2, so in the upper part also we have to multiply by 2. Just like this, 11 by 14 is equal to 33 by 42, 5 by 7 is equal to 30 by 42. Now writing it in ascending order, so 28, after that 30, after that 33, after that 34, because see the denominator part always 42, 42, 42, 42. So in the numerator part, that is the upper part, right now I am just writing in ascending order. So 28, 30, 33, 34. By further simplification we can write 2 by 3, after that 5 by 7, after that 11 by 14, after that 17 by 21. So we get 2 by 3, after that 5 by 7, after that 11 is to 14, after that 17 is to 21. Come to the next problem. If A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, B is to C is equal to 4 is to 5, C is to D is equal to 6 is to 7, find A is to D. These types of questions are repeatedly coming in the exam. So students, you please pay a little bit attention to understand the problem. A is to B, 2 is to 3, B is to C, C is to D. So first I will write A by B is equal to 2 by 3, B by C is equal to 4 by 5, C by D is equal to 6 by 7. After I will just multiply. So A by B into B by C, okay, into C by D. See, B and C will be strike off. Ultimately remains that A by D, and it will be coming 16 by 35. So we can do the multiplication, that is 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Okay, so ultimately it is coming 2 into 4 into 2, and in the denominator part 5 is to 7, that comes to 35. So it is coming 16 is to 35 will be the answer. Come to the next problem. What is the problem? If x is to y is equal to 2 is to 3 and y is to z is equal to 4 is to 7, find x is to y is to z. Very popular types of sum, because these types of questions are frequently coming in the school exam. Okay, so come to the solution part. So we know the LCM of 3 and 4 will be 12. So x is to y is equal to 2 is to 3. After that, in the denominator part, we have to make it 12 because LCM is 12. So we have to multiply 3 into 4. So the numerator part, that is the upper part, also I will multiply by 4. So 4 into 2, 8, 3 into 4 is equal to 12. That comes to 8 is to 12. Just like this, y is to z is equal to 4 by 7. So here I will multiply. Here the denominator part is 12. So I have to make it 12 the upper part, that is 4 into 3 is equal to 12. So I will multiply the denominator part, that is the 7 is into 3 is equal to 21. So that comes to 12 is to 21. So ultimately x is to y is to z, 8 is to 12 is to 21 will be the answer. Very popular types of sums that is coming in the exam. Come to the next problem. If a is to b is equal to 1 by 4 is to 1 by 5 and b is to c is equal to 1 by 7 is to 1 by 6, find a is to b is to c. So how to do these types of sum? A is to b is equal to 1 by 4, okay, is to 1 by 5. So that comes to the 5 by 4. B is to C 1 by 7 in 1 by 7 is to 1 by 6. So that comes to ultimately 6 by 7. So right now the LCM of B in terms of 4 and 6 will be 12. So A by B, that is the 5 by 4, multiply the denominator part into 3 is equal to 12. So upper part also I will multiply by 3, that comes to 15, and B by C, the upper part I will multiply by 2, so that make it 12, and the lower part, that is denominator part, also I have to multiply by 2 because upper part we have multiplied by 2, so it is coming 14. So see, 15 is to 12, 12 is to 14. So the middle part we have to match, that is our main objective. So 15 is to 12 is to 14, A is to B is to C. Come to the next problem. What is given over there? If 3A is equal to 4B is equal to 6C, find A is to B is to C. Okay, so let's solve. 3A is equal to 4B. So A by B is equal to 4 by 3. Similarly, 4B is equal to 6C. So B by C is equal to 6 by 4 is equal to 3 by 2. So B is to C is equal to 3 by 2. See, A is different 4, B matching. Here B is equal to 3 and here is also B is equal to 3. So 4 is to 3 is to 2 will be the answer. Come to the next problem. If 3x plus 5y divided by 3x minus 5y is equal to 7 by 3, find x is to y. So first I will write 3x plus 5y divided by 3x minus 5y is equal to 7 by 3. After that we will do cross multiplication, that is this side multiplied by 3 and this part multiplied by 7. After that a little bit simplification, we will get 12x is equal to 50y. So x by y is equal to 50 by 12. that comes to 25:6. Come to the next problem. It is given, see what is the problem. If A:B is equal to 3:11, find 15A minus 3B is to 9A plus 5B. So let's solve. A:B is equal to 3:11. After that A by B is equal to 3/11. What is this given? That 15A minus 3B, 9A plus 5B. Okay. So now dividing both the numerator and denominator by B. Okay. So 15A by B minus 3B by B. After that 9A by B plus 5B by B. For further calculation, B will be strike out. So 15A divided by B minus 3 divided by 9A by B plus 5. Substituting the value of A by B. Now put 15 into 3/11 minus 3, and in the denominator part 9 into 3/11 plus 5. Now a little bit simplification, taking LCM. After that we can write in this way, that comes to ultimately 6/41. So answer will be 15A minus 3B is to 9A plus 5B is equal to 6:41.